Oh, I'm live. All right. So welcome again to Military Guna TV. Hopefully you guys are hearing me clearly. And this is just a short live. Um, I just want to discuss something that some occurrences that have been happening in recent times. And I want to just share it with you guys. But definitely this one is one for the Jamaican players specifically. This is for the Jamaican players. And as you can see in the title, the JPL will be a big factor this year. So before I go into any much details, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash the like button and definitely hit that subscribe button as we continue with the show. And it's a new year, people, and we want to get things going in the same sense and have a good year. I think we can have a good year this year. I think we all would agree. I think we all would agree we can have a good year this year. So happy new year again. Hopefully everyone is feeling good. Michael Smart, big up. Ron Davis, big up as well. Formula Sport, massive respect. People, if you haven't subscribed to the Formula Sport as yet, please, I would advise you to do so. Some lovely stuff there. You can get some lovely content, cool, relaxing content, people. So before I do that, I wanted to play a little video. I wanted to play a video. Let me see if I could bring it up. It's a short video clip. It's a short video clip. Where is it? Ooh, I'm not seeing it. Funny enough, it should be in downloads. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Just before I get into the matter of the details, people, I will be getting to it quite soon. I will be getting to it quite soon, people. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I am. Good. I'm trying to find it. I am. Good. I'm finding it now. Okay. For some reason, I won't be able to play. So let's get into the matter of the details that I'm here for. So people, as a comment, a smash like button. Rico Dan, big up. Carter Johnson said, big up everybody. Fresh God, massive respect again. Thanks for coming in. All right, so for you, who is the next big name who will go to Europe soon, or maybe will be a similar level to Leon Bailey? I think the next person will be a similar level to Leon Bailey would actually be Kai in Paris. It's my perspective. I see there's a lot of talents out there, but I see Kai in Paris as one of those players who can definitely hit that height. So I want to speak about the JPL and specifically the scouts, what is happening. So what is happening in modern day football right now is that scouts are actually are looking for hidden gems. I'm not sure if you realize that they're going for younger players now. Most of these players that they're going for are players who are younger, players who they can say who they would say that would grow the team. So as you all know, the Jamaican diaspora, well, the Jamaican players that are playing in Jamaica and also across the world at a particular age are being zoomed in on. From what I've known and what information that I've got, and the persons who have contacted me from various clubs. I can't name the clubs, but I'm talking about some prestigious clubs in regards to players in Jamaica. Now, what I'm seeing right now is this, that they have taken keen interest in our talent that is inside of the country. I think that the Shamar Nichols move is one which is a big talking point right across Europe, and it is now being acted upon by various number of scouts. And what they are trying to do, they said what they are trying to do is they are trying to bridge the gap and not wait and not wait and not wait on another club to take up these players. They want to bridge the gap and come to Jamaica directly to find these gaps. That is the reason why I highlighted. That is the reason why I highlighted the JPL, because this JPL season will be a breakout season for many of these players due to the information I've got. A lot of scouts are coming in to see these players. Many scouts are coming inside of Jamaica to see these players. Now, the JPL is going to take a massive turn. That is the reason why it's so important for them to be as modernized as possible so that it can get the significant highlights that they deserve. All right, so let me take a few more comments. Giovanni said, for you, who is the next big name? Go to Europe soon, or maybe have a similar level. I said Kai in Paris. Well, he's already in Europe. Atkinson. The JC striker, Shahil Thomas. Akwesa Chung is a very good name. Fletcher as well. Fletcher is a very good. The other guy from Cavaliers, Webster. There's quite a few who I think is ready to take the next step. There's quite a few I think is ready at this moment to take the next step. Ron Davis said military. Oh, about Whisper? Yes, Whisper as well. Whisper is actually in a very good system where he's actually in line to make that move. He's actually under Craig Butler, and we all know how Craig Butler, how influential he is in the footballing world. So I think Whisper is actually in a good position. But can you tell us your opinion about 3 more promising players who play in Jamaica? Yeah, I just mentioned a few. And let me tell you, people, these guys are watching even the schoolboy football. These guys are watching the schoolboy football. They're watching even the schoolboy football. Tevin Campbell, any player want to be like Bailey off to go to Europe from age 10? Agree. No, not necessarily. I said agree, but not necessarily. Big up Johnny Brown. Big up Coaches X. People, Coaches X. I know Coaches X already. If you never heard of both Coaches X before, please go over, smash the subscribe button as Coaches X platform. As you know, you get regular content, and on weekend you are covered with the Triple Cheat weekend. Military things are going for the local talent. His talent is here and people are moving. Some news to break soon. Exactly. Definitely, people, this JPL season is going to be a significant one. And I'm telling you, it is going to be a significant one. A lot of players in Jamaica will be getting big move. Now, as I said, it boils right down to the Shaman Nicholson move, and also the Leon Daly Shaman Nicholson. I think it has a lot to do with the highlights that we're getting in recent time. I think it has a lot to do with that. But for me, I think this is great. This is like normally you have a stepping stone and like you take your time and climb the ladder. I think Jamaica just made an extra step. I believe that Jamaica just made an extra step on that ladder and miss a few steps and just make a big jump. Fresh God said Atkinson and Devante Campbell, very good shout. Really good shout. Those are some good. Dave R said, bless up my brother, Dwayne Busy Atkinson has the potential to be the next big thing out of Jam Down, or even bigger since Baby. Well said. We'll see. Janio said a player don't have to go overseas at a young age to be a good footballer. All right, so the reason why they would recommend the player to go out at a younger age is due to the fact that the development and structure in Jamaica is quite poor, and we have understand that. Now, when they make that move to go out in Europe, it's like raw talent, just raw talent, and then it take a club like a year or so to really refine that talent. Roland Davis said, Ronaldo Webster, agree. Yeah. A one whole heap military, enough of them they here needs to go now. I agree. Even some of the schoolboy football, I think some of them need to leave the schoolboy football and make the move. Cian said, good move by the scouts. Certain clubs like to hang on to players for a million until they are old and have to go El Salvador and USL. No, I think that is changing. I think that narrative is changing where they're trying to hold on to the players. What they do though is that they try onto a fix like a sell-on clause in the contracts where they can get, at least they can't get the money now, but when that player makes a bigger move, they can substantiate for that in that cost. And I think that is really, really good. I think that is actually one of the better ways in going about getting your players sold and also getting your players at a certain level. But it's really, really good. Michael Smart, big up. What happened to Alex Marshall? Not happened to Alex Marshall. A good player, really good player. But he has to take care of his career. Juventus and AC Milan was watching the Stets versus Monroe game. Really? I never knew that. I never knew that at all. That's actually first I'm hearing that. Giovanni Rivas said, I'm from Mexico and I interested to all that talent you have. Maybe in a close future you have a similar level to Nigeria or Senegal. I think but big up Giovanni Rivas, as you said, he's from Mexico and he's looking at the talent that we have in the same sense. Giovanni Rivas also said, with Gray, Antonio and Bailey, maybe you have the best attack in CONCACAF. Demar Gray, Antonio Bailey, Chamar Nicholson, Bobby Reed, Ravel Morrison. Ooh, that's a lot of name. That's a lot of name. Craig H. said, Paul Hall, I do that. I give the young ball them a chance like how Spain and other countries are doing. No, not necessarily. I won't put this one on Paul Hall. This solely have to do with like the players that we have, or international players. There are players that are actually playing in Europe. I think that is where the talents come from. Realize when Leon Bailey went to Aston Villa, immediately you realize that Craig Butler gotten a lot of his team to play against a lot of his players in the Aston Villa system, and that is where they realize that the talent is here. So Aston Villa immediately realized that. So a lot of these clubs, even in England, are looking at these talents, and it's very, very good. It's very, very important that we act as such. Now, when you look at the parish leagues, the parish federations, the JFF, and in general football in Jamaica, we don't have an infrastructure. We don't have a proper infrastructure to say that we can nurture these talents and get the best out of them in Jamaica. But if the opportunity arises, I believe if the opportunity arises, they should take these opportunities and go into professional setups, more professional setups. I can say definitely that Cavaliers is trying their best to make it as professional as possible. You can see how Mount Pleasant has integrated a vast amount of professionalism in their system, and that is really, 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 really crucial in how we go about what is going to happen now. You'll realize that other clubs will be looking at what these clubs are doing and try their best to influence that aspect of it. So that's what they're interested in. So as you know, we normally listen. I'm quite sure most of you guys would listen to interviews with Craig Butler, and there's some criteria that Craig Butler said that Jamaica naturally has: the physique, the speed, the power, and the strength. Physique, speed, power, strength. These are the natural habitats of Jamaica. We have these things. For me, when I was 19 running in Champs, when I was at Champs at 19, 19, yeah, I think I was 19, between 19 and 18. I weighed like about 163 pounds at 19. Physically strong, where I run 10.66 at 19. No, I had every particular attributes to be a good footballer. But guess what? I didn't have that proper development to really transition. So no, I really do appreciate even the JPL. I have to say I commend the JPL in taking a time out and trying to instill some of these things that we're talking about on a regular basis to try and make the league a more presentable, more watchable, as people would say, so that these coaches can have more in-depth analysis of these games. Now, as you guys know, that Instats, I'm not sure if most of you guys know about Instats. Instats is a system that they have signed on to right now, where you can get every meticulous details of every single player playing a game in the JPL. So, which I believe is a very, very important step in moving the local football forward. This is a big step in the development of football. Now, as you know, I'm a person who loves to talk about stats. So this now gives me more insight in these games, insight on these games when I'm doing reviews on these games, because I believe that the Jamaican Premier League has the potential to really hit the heights if we take the time out. If we take the time out and nurture these leagues. All right, so let me run through a few of the comments. Richard Green said, just tuning in, what's going on? It's nothing to worry about, Richard. Nothing to worry about. Just some scouts who are actually looking in, and the local talents is getting a lot of highlights at this moment. And this JPL season, I pray that it starts back in due time. It's going to be one in which a lot of people, a lot of players will be getting massive highlights. So I was asked about and that player name again, man. That young man, the striker, the young striker. I got to call up for Jamaica. Oh, the brown, shiny looking guy, man. Akwesa Chung, Chinese name. Akwesa Chung. I was even asked about Akwesa Chung. I think he has a bright future. Definitely. Oh, Alexa, let me drop a link. Well, I'm saying we can find my earphone. Give me a second. Just go. All right, so I had to get the earphone, people. So a few people asked me to drop the link. So I just dropped the link, people. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. So as I'm saying that there's a lot of talks going on right now in regards to the acquisition of these young talents that are in Jamaica, and I think that what we are seeing right now is Jamaica making it on a global stage. Our Premier League can become the hub of the Caribbean. It can become the hub of the Caribbean, where players from all different Caribbean nations come at the Jamaica Premier League to express or to showcase their talent. If you realize, like the Premier League, most people would want to go to the Premier League because that is where you get the opportunity to showcase your talent. Now, I think that potentially that can be something similar. That can be quite similar to what we can do in the Caribbean and become the top Caribbean nation in regards to football, where we have we become the global hub of football. And definitely that is where we find a lot of these coaches, even from other nations in the Caribbean, coming into Jamaica with those links. So it's imperative that we really take care of our own. And I believe that the local we have talent here. There's a lot of talent in Jamaica, without a doubt. We cannot deny that. There's a lot of talent in Jamaica. And if the scouts are now recognizing that these talents in Jamaica, I think that it's fair to say that we should not look past them. Lincoln said, okay, do you really trust your new coach? Okay, Ron Davis said, yes, military. I have a friend in Juventus, and he told me one reason why they are more attracted, they're more attention for Jamaican players is that they can play all year, unlike the Africans. Unlike, I said unlike. Giovanni Rivera said, do you really trust your new coach? Do you really think he will make them work to all that good players? Because can't believe how you lost with Panama in your second match. All right, so the thing about it is that the new coach, he speaks well, not in how he speaks, but the things that he say. He speaks with authority. When he speaks, when he did his press conference, you get a sense of belief of this. There's a direction. We have a direction, and it's good to have a leader who knows that we have an aim, we have a target, and I think many of us don't really have the trust until we can see what is being done on the pitch. So we could say that we trust him, yes, but now also you're going to find people who don't trust him. The important part is what happened on the pitch, and I think that is where the turning point will be, if we can really trust him or not. What happened on the pitch? That Panama game, it was a tough decision. I think they slapped us 3-0. Yeah, harsh to take. Science said too many clubs have HS team. You need the best playing against best. You need the best playing against the best year round. But you won't have that everywhere, Cyan. You won't have that everywhere. Look at in the African countries. A lot of people scouts go in the African countries and take these guys out of these countries. It's not like they're playing against those leagues in Africa. They're playing against Messi and Ronaldo week in, week out. No. But what I do know in football, I've looked past the idea that only the best is in one particular place. Look at how even the teams in England are scouting. They're not scouting in England. These teams are actually going to some foreign nations, some smaller nations to scout their players in their B League, their Z League. That's how they're scouting. And that's where you find out that when scouts are looking for Argentine players, they'll go way down into the deep rural areas of Argentina. Just the same for Brazil. And that's what's happening now. So, and that's saying that talent is everywhere. Talent is everywhere. It's just how good you are in identifying those talents. Linking fans to football, big up. Hopefully you're a good bro. It's been a long while since I've heard from you. There's also one particular member, always on the channel, one. Hopefully you're good. I haven't seen you in a long while. Hopefully you're doing good. Up Millie, man, them to stop go play MLS and USL. MLS and USL move. I think that is more likely. Maybe a comfort thing. It possibly could be comfort and money. It possibly could be comfort and money. So we have Mark Nation coming on. Me a second.
Military, what's up?
Go on.
Long time I watch your show, you know. Yeah, me I say, what about the youth named Louis Baker? Them are great. Isaac Aiden. You feel like with them involved in the squad, we feel like we can go to the World Cup.
All right, so is it for me still? Is it for me? It's difficult. You see, all right. So for example, we're seeing what is happening right now in regards to even worldwide top coaches in a different league. It's difficult to have a team that is playing the campaign right through the campaign so far. Yes, we can say the players are not performing, but we all know one thing, one common denominator in all of this. The coach was very much underperforming as well. So we can ask ourselves the question: is the case that some of these players are really that bad, or the coach just could not get the best out of these players?
Yeah, man, I said the coach could not get the best of a player. But Tapa don't know none about coaching. From Gold Cup, them should have fired get rid of Tapa long years ago. The side good enough. Remember, say Leon Bailey did say it, you know. Craig Butler they don't say it before, you know. Remember they said that, you know. Huh?
The captain himself, Andre Blake, said, look on enough for the interview. I've seen a lot of interviews with many Reggae Boy players. For example, like Ryan LFC do a whole interview with the players them, and everyone that plays them all let us say this is a very good squad. One of the best squad ever.
Ever assembled. Yeah. And it hurt enough time. Tapa go school, coach, prep school, man. Prep school. Like the Alberga Cup.
I want to go on for Wi-Fi. You freeze. All right, in freeze, people, in freeze. Like Tapa attack him, in freeze. Mark, just jump off and come back on again, Mark. Are you freeze? Or am I freeze? I don't know if I'm freeze. Alex, I'm for drop the link. Oh, Alex, I'm for drop the link, and I'm gonna see you. Mark freeze. Oh, good I know. You're good I know, Mark. You freeze a while again. No?
Yeah, listen me as a military. Tapa, Neve. What kind of license him have? B license or C license?
B license.
So even the Premier League coach, them we are coach academy. Look, for instance, for Ricardo Fuller. Me that read a couple weeks back. Say man 15 game. That Preston North 10. Me if you know about that. Man 15 get him A license.
Get him A license.
I better Fuller become coach. I have a B license. Go from a B to a A, right?
No, that is a UEFA Pro license. Him look after, you know. Not
yeah.
The top have a CONCACAF B license. It's significantly lower than the license that he had. That Ricardo have.
Oh, Ricardo have a higher license more than him.
Yeah.
So me I say Tapa now. All him something there. If I'm on 15 game, Ricardo watch up. To me, Paul I'll do a better thing. Better right now. All we have to do, beat Mexico. With Mikel Antonio, Demari Gray. For me like him, you know. Me like Demari Gray. And you name Ben Johnson, where they must Villa. I don't mind him come. And when your name Ramsey.
But me understand what I say no. But me can't jump to the cars to say as soon as we get these players, we cannot throw them in. A lot of people might say no, it's not me rooting for any local or UK. It's not me rooting for that because everybody knows that I am all for winning and get into the World Cup. But what I'm talking about is this. We have seen where right across the world, where when you just install a player and it just don't work out right away. I think every player needs to be better in your system when you have. Now, the players that we have now, no. Remember I said we can't change the coach. We change the coach already, right? So we get a new coach. It will be difficult.
But you still stop playing them. And them gel together.
We have to go try that. We might likely can add in 1, 2 or 1, 3 additions, but we can't do no wholesale nothing. So we might add 2 or 3 additions. We already keep the core, some of the core players. Now, I know that a lot of people are gonna cuss and say, boy, certain man in a team and this or that. But it's tough. It's tough, but I say it goes to my time. Even if the Margaret come, will be available. Even if the Margaret will be available for the January game, the Mexico game, I don't see the Margaret as him just walking outside and start. I personally, I wouldn't do that. For someone who's been around
I don't surprise if him come and score a double too. But anything can happen, you know.
No, say can't put it past them. Remember, these guys are quality players, you know. But it doesn't matter how much quality I have, you still don't need even a game or a couple of minutes to adjust to the team or the team play. That is a must. That's just part of football.
So you feel like the man call about Antonio? It's Antonio Grant. Oh God, man, we love Antonio Grant, man. The man come like a workhorse, brother.
Yeah, he's no actually a regular fixture in the squad now. Antonio Grant is a regular fixture in the squad now.
And you name Gregory, I like Gregory.
From what I've heard, Gregory will be back. Javier Brown will be back. Grant will be back.
Yes, that's good.
So these players are regular will be back. Let me see some more comments. Dave R said, I think he's talking about the AFCON competition. Yeah, just after me pick up Dave. Sian said the scouts are looking for young, raw talent to nurture and not players like those at Umberland, etc. Everyone looking for a Leon Bailey. Yes, so in football, we'll find out, right? I know it's not about Jamaican thing right now. As I said, it's a worldwide thing. Everyone is looking for young players who they can carve or what they call now, mold into the type of player they want them to be.
Yeah.
And they want players who are adaptable. Not players who stick to, say you get a player, you give a player come at the club and for some reason, he just can't change his style of play and that kind of
Well,
thing. So them look for adaptability.
Yeah, you see Leon Bailey, he must go work hard. For me, he says, I'm on a party. We don't know truth it is, but you cannot party in a professional league. I pay so much money for him. First and foremost, you think Shamanicus is the right move to make that guy to Sparta? What you think him going to go? Newcastle.
All right. So
Mines.
So Newcastle was interested. Yeah, Mines was interested. Everton was interested. Arsenal, actually, from what I read from football.london, it seems like Arsenal was a club also which was interested, and they were actually waiting on him, like them that give some time, maybe another year or so, for him to fully mature in the league. That's what I read from football.london. So if you think of foolishness me attack, go and check it for yourself. Type in Shaman Nicholson, footballlondon.com, type in that on Google, research, and you'll see pop up. So if you feel like, every time I come and talk on certain, a lot of people say foolishness me attacking until when things come to fruition, that's ratted.
Military Bruna. Listen, to me, better me got over 9 miles. About watching money on the table. For me, say around $9 million US overall, like €7 million Sparta Moscow buy for film. But to me, better me got either Germany, come on Newcastle, come do something. You understand me?
The thing is, you see certain contracts we can't really we can't really beat it because like for what I've known, for example, like certain players, right? When a club buys certain players, what we see a lot happening in recent time is like the main club who won the player would have made a secondary club purchase the player. Would have made a secondary club purchase the player. Then now they would have actually made that move to the next to the final club. So I've seen that quite often in that aspect of things. So some of the time it's not like the final move you make, but I've seen that. So for example, like Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich, it's like a feeder system. So Bayern Munich use Leverkusen, Dortmund, and Leipzig as a feeder club. So they just take them top talents. So maybe it could be something like that where
just like Liverpool I do a couple years back, I take ball from south and top, like it's a feeder system.
Exactly. Exactly. So it could be something like that. I read through some of my comments. Formula Sports said one thing we're sure about, he cannot be worse than the previous gaffer. Ian Cam said up military, big up. Afghan competition goes in a peak of English Premier League, of European leagues. Agree? Yes, so that's why they could be looking at Jamaicans and will fit in more, as I said earlier, of the Jamaican. But why you didn't choose a different coach who has European experience, someone like that German coach you had in the past? That's a good question. Why we never choose a coach? Giovanni Rivers, I think that has a lot to do with finances. We don't like to pay money. I'm telling the truth. People, before let's do 10 seconds for admin. Please, guys, remember to smash the like button on the video. Please, I'd really, really appreciate, guys. Smash the like button on the video, please.
Military Guna. To me, when time the next voting Congress come, the annual general meeting JFF, I get rid of from Michael Ricketts, Bruce Kane, and Rudolph Speed, all of them. Somebody new. To me, if Stuart Sivity get it the last time, Jamaica in a better position. Stuart should be a better president.
I'm gonna get to that.
Stuart, yeah, me not like them type of approach to business. Them not a marketing strategy for a company like this. If them not go and go, much company about it, corporate sponsor, you not come on board. Nobody not come on board to tough brother. Nobody not come on board for help because we get an overseas coach. Could help finance that also do it for Jamaica. Everybody can put 10 big company, everybody put out $2,000 every month and can pay overseas. That's better. Them not a marketing strategy. We don't see that too.
Yeah. Farmer Sports, I said no military. If Greg get him passport before Mexico game, him officer. Why Farmer? Me see the reason. I see the reasons to start it without a doubt. I see the I can't be biased. I see all the reasons to start great if you get him passport. Well, based off of information I've got, him get the passport papers done start out already. So I just when we see him, we'll see him. That's based off of information that I got. When we see him, we'll see him.
What about Ivan Toro? Where am I wait for? My wait for the England call up? Him now get a call up there to me, you know.
No for them I whip on England call up, no, but why not? Wouldn't you whip on an England call up too?
But when?
No, but I say if you did there England, you're born and grow England, and you have the potential to play for England, you wouldn't whip on an England call up.
Yeah. I one other thing to about that too. You see, when time go for Mikel Antonio when they are Sheffield, we should have Mikel Antonio a long time. I said we're not good. We're not nobody not a scout, nobody scout for we.
We're not a proper scout.
We're not a proper scout. We should have Mikel Antonio in the system long time. I hear Robbie, you know, me never younger. When we got Premier League, the game nice. The football is nice at Jamaica again, you know.
No.
But watch out.
No.
We don't have a system. Up on Belgium. Belgium have a system where everybody going from because under 10. Everybody have the same. If 3 system, 4-5-2, 4-5-1, or 4-3-3. Them just blend them 3 system there. We don't have that. We don't watch Premier League out of Premier League now. Huh?
And that is the system where the senior team play as well. So once you come from Belgium, you must play with that the system there.
Yeah. We now have a system there. And that something credible to me. But I'm one of credible I get the job. Let me swear him can for enough to me him talk and it manifests. You see more spoken, brother. We need a thing. Me a Paul said I use a pressing style, you know. And so me a credible say some from him there Belgium and technical like a tap on a response. Tap on move like a dunce. You understand me? Move tap like a dunce. Straight.
But remember,
look for Altiman Butler. Hold on. Look for Altiman Butler them. A Chelsea Academy him there, you know. And the man reach out tap on a response. If you coach to see me for the sideline military, you know say nothing.
But all right, so what me I say is this now. Remember now, in a world we live in now, everybody leadership style different. Everybody coach them team different as well, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe I just that a team system. Maybe I just say coach and that a team leadership style. Remember probably not
leadership style poor. Yeah. If your fellow Jamaican reach out to you and say, come board, come help me. Help the goalkeeper, help the midfield, help the centre back, help the forward. We're in a better position, brother. Some game we could have win, you know. All Panama, all El Salvador game and everybody are defend. Oh, if you are defend military and you are one love. You know, attack the man from the flag man, military. And me I play football, me attack you. You know, I make a square cross, me I run and take a card. And I goal again, me can't score and I one love for win the game, you know. We are defend one love for. When the school come to start and score 1 or 2 them start defend. You have to attack them same way and press them same way.
Yeah. Some good points. Owen. What we know there? We know there, Owen. On the show, we know good a long time now hear from him, you know. You bring up some good points, you know. Alright, so for example, like when me I play my little Sunday ball game, morning ball game, or evening ball game. Me always believe say if you press it, if you play against a team and you press them, you force them into making an error, they must be really good to pass through the press. But you force them to make an early decision. And once you force them to make an early decision, if they're not good enough, you take the ball from them. And you can transition high up the pitch and win the ball up high up the pitch.
And that me man use a new coach say what they are. Press like a pregnant that woman press it. You saw Liverpool play my side play. And Liverpool me carry, you know. Like everybody want to play. I lose 9 to next side, man.
Yeah, that's
yeah, and Liverpool adapt to a game there. Liverpool adapt to that press there. I say adapt to having me a ball top or that thing there. You know. One of them can really do it. And to me, more better mindset more than Tapa, you know. Have the most past experience, you know.
All right, so the coach, the thing is no. All right, so so it's like this. The coach come with a mindset. With a total different mindset to the previous one. So the new coach coming with a different mindset. What gonna happen now is trying to get is trying to implement a new mindset on a team who mentally done broke in our old type of system already. So I'm gonna have a hard task for trying to change that. No, that's from the visual perspective. When we got the training session, go watch a training session.
Yeah, if I'm see all why. This is all why.
Yeah, man. I've seen Paul Hall conducted the training session them. I've seen him conducted a few of the training session them by himself. I'm say, all right, more than likely, them have a general understanding of what to do. My problem is this. When me usually watch a training session them, and I see Paul Hall conduct a training session and this and that. But much there, me not see no communication between the coach.
No, when you see the training.
Yeah, me not see that. Yeah, me see the communication where one person will say, all right, so basically, so Paul Hall go to Whitmore and say, here go on, make this happen, that happen. Me not really see that. So me never really like the part there. So
nah, take no talk. Me the man tell him on top of nah, take no talk. And that we don't fall. You know, see that? And that happened in the military. Remember saying, you know, in the early 2080s, you know, I mean, if Sunday morning, you say we can't play football at Jamaica. You see that? You hardly see that anymore, you know?
No,
you hardly see that. Forward. You them not a mindset and turn to different things. When me I grow, whole of footballer player. You have Tivoli Reno, Wadada, Fogo, Hazard. You understand me? And you watch football and with the rope on the fence. Them time the football is nice and the money never in the game, you know. So man pay for the love Jamaica. Like me I tell, I get good ball game.
Sure.
The last final, 2 final I'm gonna watch. Waterhouse and Portmore. I remember tell you, good attacking football, bro.
Yeah.
Good attacking football. You don't see it no more.
But the thing, so based off what missing now, as Mr. Still now, we are gonna see more development are gonna take place now. More development are gonna take place now because as Mr. Still now, we are gonna start lose a lot of our players that will have a lot of the young players them, especially young players in the league. So and the reason I can say so is because of the circle that me now right now. I mean, I talk to people, I talk to scouts, and them I say,
them come hold on. Them come at Jamaica scout Jamaican baller right now.
Yes, that's gonna happen.
And that good now, you know.
That is the reason I said this Jamaican Premier League season will be a breakout season for many of the local players. Many of the local players will be getting big contracts. As the person said earlier, it's because AFCON. Basically, because AFCON go on and the big licenses right now, no five clubs them are scrammed right now to find baller. But
even Liverpool.
Exactly. What you find out this is the Jamaican players them, we kind of similar to the African players them, you know. Same physique. Look, let's use Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane that be the perfect athlete in regards in physicality, in pace, in power, and how aggressive he be. If you take out
compared to Shaman Nicholas, look.
Same way. They have all like criteria. The physicality, the aggressiveness, this or that. Sadio Mane probably just way more clinical. way more clinical. But if you add on them little finer details there to the Jamaican players, them, I'm telling you, that's I'm saying now, a whole of people look on Kaim Paris. That I'm telling people say Kaim Paris is going to be a load name in football. A lot of people are looking at Kaim Paris and get what call about Kaim Paris.
What top of the call? What top of the call? What top of the call are you there? Hold on it. What give him a call, but why not call about Maggie? Why make him not call Maggie?
You're not sure, no. You know, so I'm going to try to say I can talk with Maggie. I say I can reach out to Maggie so I can get understand what's happening.
To my understanding, you know, just so Craig Butler that different youth, you know. Him not call back the youth and them not come there.
You think so?
And that me feel. And Maggie can turn to a good baller, you know. Good me feel, you know, brother. Good, me like him style of play, brother. And if you call her Karim Paris, Javian Brown, on the flank, barely injured.
Them man in the squad now, so I could see, you know. I'm seeing the Maggie you know, did it, but we have Karim Paris in the squad now. But one thing we know is
that's good.
He might go stamping class. I think he might go stamping class. So, but
when the Slovenia play,
Slovenia play. I'm most prolific winger in the league. He's the most prolific winger in the league right now.
All right.
Richard Stewart said, we are Africans military. Of course, we also Africans. But we never born in Africa. We're Africa, yes. We come from the African race. But we never born in Africa. We're Jamaican. We're African race. Yeah, me always say, they say, boy, we have land in Africa. But boy, we never started land there yet.
We have a youth named David Davis and Birmingham FC. Me see Simon Preston put him out. What if a little baller?
All people talk about him still. Me all people talk about him still. I have never really watched him. Me never really watch him. But I think, all right. So it's difficult. I see for me, it's difficult for me because I watch whole heap of football on a day-to-day basis, and it's tough. Cause me I try keep me play FPL. Me not some whole competition like FPL competition, prediction competition, all different something, and it's difficult for me keep track. Every baller difficult, but watch all for Premier League. I know me have to go watch League French League 2 now because Flemings. Me have to go watch the Russian League Spartak Moscow. So I will put extra game that I promise I will hold it more work that for me. With difficult, already difficult because I know some love his stats and kind of something there. But
no man,
it go on still. I watch a whole for football. Me I watch schoolboy football and same way. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Football and nice socket. The last final we go watch. Listen up. A GSC versus Tivoli. Christopher Nicholas. Christopher Nicholas, Jermaine Johnson. The goalkeeper. Remember the final that Tivoli lost in 1999.
I can't remember in the final. In the final, me a little pitney. 2000 when I start high school, me start our schoolboy football. And I start high school.
We share that.
2004, I start our schoolboy football. That's when I start high school. Me young man. Breast milk and mouth same way. Me just look old. Hard life, man. Hard life in the army.
Look military go that.
Yeah.
Look, me must say no. The Ghana under 20 World Cup, 99. We have a stack who should have more all them Stabalo, we should have more them. Sean Fraser, Shabar Thomas, the whole of them, Omar Daly, the whole of them. And you see, by the time come, everybody fade out. We should have a system with it's an economy we get for bill, they move it, they rob the money out of a manner of evil. We could have gone one time we are world beater in the Caribbean, you know.
That is the reason I respect you see Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
Mount Pleasant I got change Jamaican football. I'm tell you how them out change Jamaican football. The level of professionalism
there.
Mount Pleasant.
Yeah. I'm gonna
bring in. And because of that, other clubs, me can't tell you, normally these clubs normally start the results right away now. And because them are gonna see because them are gonna start the results, you're gonna find out that other club are gonna start look for what and take for them style, whatever they might do and learn from them and try implement. So that is the reason I always say I love my competition. I love competition because competition make me better. So if somebody better than me, it forced me to do at least something better. Improve on something. So
military go You see all the man who won Mount Pleasant Peter Gold. I'm not be a nice man, you know, to get the JFF presidency, you know. Me I tell you that them man there, you know. I think we'll the box, you know.
Me I try and move away from the affiliations thing where because you go find out that this man they owned or was a part of that the federation or was a part of that organization. The
same thing with Michael Ricketts man the city the same thing. In one part of the Clarendon same way. So what the difference? What the difference?
No, the affiliation thing, man. Friend thing that we try to move from, man. Where you find out so we give 2 years from now we give him the presidency. He get the presidency 2 years.
This year already, know.
Yeah, all right. Same get it this year. And all of a sudden, I be a Mount Pleasant baller, ex-Mount Pleasant baller. I get called to the under 21 team. I get called to the national team. You go find out that in all aspects I go cause problem because there's some favoritism. Yeah, so that's what I move away from. So the president.
Every guy we will military transparent part to play the game right, you know. Mix the youth for To me, Mount Pleasant and SA Phoenix have a better system more than Jamaica. Them have a vision.
Of course,
Yes,
I believe so. I believe so. I believe so.
Craig Butler up in enough body eye. I have a lot of ball. As much ball in Senegal, England, what they here. Dujan, all of you, all of them, Dujan Sterling. We know which side them play for England. What about him, by the way?
Sterling?
Yeah, Dujan Sterling.
You're not
In
sure,
there,
no,
one
but
in the show.
I think, yeah, man, I'm not sure, no, but me know say enough of them ball there. Enough of them ball there go get them boss, man. They might get them real boss, man. And
Yeah,
there's even this, me can't talk about him now, look a young youth. I think he just play for Cornell College. In company program already. I play for
in there, when
Southern.
they have Swindon Town or one in England or what.
Southern, yeah, man. Southern in the man. And I tell us, him one of the prospect we have to keep an eye on. Definitely have to keep an eye on him. Mount Pleasant has a few ballers who are going to play for the national team. Agree. But we just don't want, as Mr. Still, so Lord Music Entertainment said it's a structure that he would put in place.
You get
agree.
this,
He would put a structure in place, but it's not like say the structure I put in place. We can't get it somewhere else. We don't want it to be a level of biasness where it'll come from somebody who is affiliated with something. No, for example, you can't tell me say you can't find somebody outside of this thing here who can come into it and provide, even implement the same structure there and make the thing better. Because the thing poor, and it's so poor because of all these
bad management, mismanagement.
Mismanagement because of fronting. You try please this or somebody, you try please that the somebody, and because you try please everybody. Let me tell you something when me hear one time. Me can't tell you blatantly. Some hear a particular coach said to somebody say, you know, let me make it done. Anyways, let me make that done because that probably put me on a problem. But anyways, all right. So let me run through a few more comments. Leron Wang said, "What do you think about Ronaldo Aaron's very good fullback, very good fullbacks?"
Newcastle in there.
And Newcastle in there. Max Aaron's there, Norwich. I'm not sure.
But we have
a lot of them young fullbacks in the art. Let me tell you.
One of them come to Jamaica already, you know. One of them Irans, one of them come already there in Norwich, you know, was in Jamaica, and I don't know sure. Hold on, we know some ball in Norway. Some Jamaican baller born there, and mother left and born living in Norway. What that?
Them say others feeling there. Yeah. Max Aaron's there in Norwich. Let me see if I can find the ball of them. Let me see if I can find the ball of them. All right, so me have a few young baller with, so for example, we definitely would want to represent Jamaica. Let me see if I can find a name.
I wonder Manu right now. A young man.
About what in their Manu? I'm not finding name. Let me see. Give me a second, people. Me look for some of the name. Oh, in the man. The person is a young player now. In play for the former player of the Barcelona Academy. He come from the La Masia, from the Barcelona Academy. I think he might gonna make a move to somewhere in the South America side. But
Jamaican backup, Jamaican parentage and by him grandparents.
I think him father Jamaican, but him reach out to me and play for the Barcelona Academy. He's a part of the Barcelona Academy.
How old he is? So under 18? 18?
Under 18. I think him about 14
then a good side of under 20 man can call for under 20. Call him and show him look.
The problem is this now. When I ball like that now, when him reach like 16, 17 and start kitty heights now, we can't get him again.
We won't call him now. Try to get him
now. Flex Supreme, the DJ said, Mount Pleasant is Jamaica's first actual professional club with a whole business setup.
The man of school, the man of academy. Go train one morning. and the man them dress professionally in a like how you dress. Now jacket those win at the hot climate. You know, for just a jacket and tie, them have them own TV, like you have Liverpool TV. The man have them own TV station. So why there's a football club? Yeah, adapt that to that principle.
The more sit and start for like, man. Somebody have to set the example, you know, and then now it's a ripple effect after that. But we have a lot. The thing, you know, especially like England, we have for some reason Jamaican man then going to England and let's go populate the whole of England. And right now we have Wolf baller all over England. Let me tell you.
For the Windrush generation and the Windrush generation come down.
Exactly. Crystal Palace, we have Tariq Mitchell, we have Nathan Ferguson. Tariq Mitchell, Nathan Ferguson. Brentford, Ethan Pinnock, Ronald Ethan Pinnock. With the left wing back name, man.
I need Ivan Toney,
Ethan Pinnock, Dominic Thompson, and Rico Henry. That's 4.
Yeah.
One I play for Jamaica, and we can tell probably Tony got England. But definitely. See Azure Barnett tell me say you have Amar Hutchinson and Kiddo Taylor Hart from Arsenal qualified for Jamaica. Kiddo Taylor Hart, both of them have the Jamaican flag put up on the Instagram bio. Hutchinson start, I think he's 18. I think Hutchinson is 18 or 17, and he might change with the first team.
That good.
Kiddo Taylor Hart already play big ball, so we don't know the one they go. So we don't know.
Military. We have to hold up on them from now in the military. If we can do the scouting, you know, convince them, you know, and give them better pay, you know. All club, country, no pay ball, a good 2 tough still.
No country at all. No country at all. Because remember, say, playing for your country. Okay, Jamar Clark at Reading with the also have the Jamaica flag. Yeah, the country pay, the thing with the country pay is this, you know,
just give a stipend.
It's a stipend. Enough of them not really look out for the big money with the country. No, look out for that. Them whole perspective is actually to represent them country, playing for them country.
Just like the part of them do. Say, oh, me play World Cup already. Can't tell me play World Cup already.
Exactly.
Marcus Gale. For we have a boy then from Bradford Team, Jamie Lawrence, and a boy me watch him in the military. He tackle hard in the man.
Who that?
Remember Jamie Lawrence?
Jamie man.
Bradford City. The man attack him, broke him toe, you know.
He's not too overly aggressive still. I feel like at that time problem. And that time get pick up so much injury.
Yeah, man.
In a ease out. All right, so we reach 1 hour mark, people. Hey, Mark Nation, massive respect. You all listen in the comment section now, man. Respect for coming on and join the show now. People, me a cut off, I know them. We don't know how to cuss, but me a cut off early. But big up everybody in the comment section, everybody who come on. A lot of respect for everybody. Fresh God, Tevin, Tajan, Azari, Flex Up Reed, Tevin, Fresh God, Fort Jesse, Loud Music Entertainment. We can't call it all I name, the Richard Stewart. But big up Lincoln. Massive respect to everybody who come in now. Me can't go no further. Hours now. But definitely me I drop another video tomorrow and possibly on live tomorrow.
Military. First and foremost.
Come on, yeah?
We have a youth named Jamel Campbell Rice. Member. The man the father. Man, brother play for Jamaica upon the win. Oh God, man. Yes, man. English brother, man.
I go check him out.
He needs to play for Jamaica, man.
I go check him out, man. But so people, big up, massive respect. Everybody, thanks for coming on. Mark Nation, big up, bro. Thanks for coming on, bro. Hope you have it next time, you know. Love the way you talk, you know. But big up, true supporter. Big up, people, guys. Please remember to smash the like button before you go, and also hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button before you go if you're here for the first time. And I'll see you guys again. Military Guna TV, people, and I am out. Big up.